I actually, diving tackle on a long beard, I would actually definitely consider. I think that would be good. I feel like, oh, this is painful. Dwarf on dwarf action with a 300 TV deficit, and we've got no runner. I put you in there, and you do have a moustache. Well, it's more of a beard than a moustache because the Brett team doesn't really have just good old moustachios on its own. But Hail Mary pass, secret weapon. They don't really have a star player that's got. Do they have a star player? No, multiple block. We're not really interested in. I would have loved to have got a star player. Has he got? Yeah, he's got sure hands, but he's got secret weapon, which I'm really not. Oh, mind you, he's only 60k. But you know what? Seeing as he's dwarves, you know what I'm going to do, just for giggles. Where is it? There we go. You know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to take a halfling master chef, and I'm going to try and steal all of his rerolls. That's the plan. Gonna lurk, have stuff to do. I never stop talking. I waffled on pretty much for the whole time I'm streaming. That's just the way it goes. I'll waffle on all evening. Don't worry about it. But yeah, Rowan, I do have you in the Brett team. You have not only do you have a moustache, you have a pretty healthy beard.
Some say it's perfect for playing. I call it dull.
And we got an interesting.
Oh yeah, I know I might just get one or two. I'm just hoping that I end up nicking all of them. I did it to a chaos team once. I played a chaos team and I just he had no rerolls of the whole game. It was hilarious. Oh, we didn't get. Oh, how many? Hold up. How many? Did he have like 4 rerolls to start? Because I'm pretty sure that we've nicked 2 off him. We've only got 3. God, he had a 4 reroll dwarf team. Damn. Oh, the Tibby. I've just noticed you there. How you doing, my man? Good to see you again. Welcome back. Oh, and he's got a death roller. I'm kind of really upset now that we didn't get to receive. But he hasn't got a bribe. He has not got a bribe. And we do have the old Troll Slayers, so there is the distinct possibility that we can at least put the death roller down for a turn or 2. Like the likelihood of getting him off the pitch is slim with AV10, but we might be able to get him down at least. Right. So unfortunately, tackle doesn't really matter. We just want to make sure our guard guys are not on the line. Oh, hold up. We are attacking. I'm not quite sure how that happened. He gave us the ball first. We are attacking. Sweet. Right. In that case then, we're going to play avoid the... We've got one... We're going to play avoid the death roller, really. So has he got, let's have a look what he's got. He's got guard, he's got a dodge, he's got another dodge. Oh, he's got 2 dodge longbeards there. Look at that. Oh. He's got a guard, he's got another guard. He's got 3 dodge longbeards. Look at that, look. Oh. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Look at this. This is another dodge. This is like the most 4 dodge longbeards. This is like the most agile dwarf team you've ever seen in your life. Unfortunately, against me, it doesn't really help because I've got tackle coming out of my heroes, but God, that is impressive. In that case, we're almost certainly going to attack. We're going to attack this side. We're definitely going to mighty blow someone. Tackle. You're going to come over here because you've got guard. Yeah, and again, our lack of a runner is kind of annoying, but we just have to pick up with a blitzer and hope for the best.
Got rid of the whole ball thing and got straight to the maiming.
That would be.
There we go. Right, it's kind of unconventional, but oh yeah, he's got no blitzers or slayers. Yeah, he's gone all longbeard and gone. God, we got 6 rerolls. We're not short of rerolls this time, are we? Whew, look at that. Yeah, he's gone all longbeards and a death roller. Okay. I mean, I don't necessarily disagree with it. It's not. Not horrible, but... right, that guard guy is going to be on his own. So we're almost certainly putting a guard guy in here for our 2 dice there. We're almost certainly... We want a guard guy there.
Get in their face.
Is he? Oh yeah, look at that cheeky little bugger. Look at that. Nice. Yeah, look. Cheeky little git. What's he got on the Slayer? Has that Slayer got a... Oh, he's busted movement. Okay. God, he's got dodge on the Slayer. He's got so much dodge for a dwarf team. Jesus. He's had a right good run of it with the old rerolls. I'm just trying to decide where we want to do our blitz. This guy, we definitely almost certainly want to blitz with this guy because of all the dodge. We probably want to take out this guy first, really.
That's a holding maneuver, if ever I saw one.
And follow. Right. But yeah, it's our lack of sure hands here, which is almost certainly going to punish us. If I want to protect as best we can.
A loose ball is a dangerous ball. The player needs to secure it, and fast.
And then... I feel like we're going to spread the troll slayers out a little. I want to leave them reasonably protected for the moment. Oh, we made the pickup. Okay. I don't feel like there's any reason we go any further than we have to here. I feel like that's okay. If he does charge the death roller down the pitch, then so be it. That's actually okay for us. Yeah, we have 6 times. We have 6 times. We should. We're probably going to do what we did last time and just go for some glorious dwarf handoffs to the troll slayer. Nah, I'm only joking. We're not going to try that. It'll go horribly wrong. It does depend kind of here. We've kind of left a big open spot in the middle because we're trying to avoid the death roller. It kind of does depend on where he goes with this. If he just sticks it in here somewhere, then we might be in a little bit of a. We might end up having to do a pass. 4 strength, 4 agi dwarf runner. Oh, I'd love that. I would love that. But yeah, I feel like when we've got the money, we're almost certainly buying a second runner because every time our runner gets injured or is missed next game, we're in a world of trouble. Yeah, the troll slayers have the AV8 on the dwarf team. I mean, they're still not exactly squishy, but compared to the rest of these sods, they are. It looks like he is going full on. Yeah, okay. So he is going full on. I'm just going to pile my death roller in here.
Bigger than ham joints.
Which again is annoying. But I feel like we've got guard. Oh, we did have guard at least. We stand this guy up and then we do get a 2 dice on him with Dauntless, but we are walking into the mother of all frenzy traps. So maybe we don't do that. We shall see. The good thing is we do get 2 dice here and 2 dice here. And then we'll see what happens. Again, like, I feel like this is the problem we had. We had this problem in our first game with the dwarf team. We ended up against another dwarf team that just did what we did but better. The hope here is that we can make him... God, that is just... I'm just going to throw out 2 red dice and be done with it. It's brave. I'll give him that. I'll definitely give him that. But yeah, the last time we just had this problem whereby they just did what we did, but they did it better. This is good because now we can actually Dauntless and take 2 dice against that thing. But we'll do this first. I wish. You know what? We're gonna follow. We're gonna be a bit fruity.
Is this gonna be enough to come out on top?
We would very much like... oh, we don't have tackle on that guy. That's unfortunate.
Hoping to get the knockdown next time.
Right, we definitely need to make this reasonably safe-ish before we do this. Because, yeah, this could go horribly wrong for us. I mean, we do have a reroll to reroll the Dauntless. And I feel like now with the guard, we should be okay. I feel like we're... oh, he's got stand firm, which is kind of unfortunate. But it actually helps us, because it means we just get a second block at it.
What a shame. This big guy should now.
So now he at least, if he wants to hit with it again, he at least has to waste. He at least has to waste his blitz, which is all we can hope for. Take another 2 dice here, which is always good. You, sir, get punted out. Do I want to take a 1 dice here? I wonder. Maybe not. I'm tempted to take a 2 dice there. Or maybe here. Don't know. What's the worst that happens if we fail this? Nothing much. Nothing too bad. Okay, that I can live with. Follow.
That player is looking rather smug for remaining
And
upright.
then...
Pride comes before a fall.
and again, I probably want to... I'll take a 2 dice here. And see how we go. That is good. I don't really want to leave him there because then it becomes increasingly easy for him to... okay, I don't feel like that's too bad for us. I feel like we made it so that he doesn't get a bunch of free hits. What we're trying to do here, the plan is always... I mean, obviously we want to keep the ball safe, but the plan is always, every time we get a turn, to punch away enough dwarves that he doesn't get a load of punches back, that he has to actually just stand them up and base up again. Well, there's one of his rerolls, which is good. Yeah, the 5+ on the Dauntless was pretty good. I will give him that. But again, now he's got no rerolls. Or for this turn anyway, I should say. God, I can't believe he had so many. I'm actually kind of pleased we bought the Master Chef now because he has like 4 rerolls. That is unfortunate. We really could do with our players staying on the pitch, and we don't. Unfortunately, we don't have a bench, and he does, which is a big problem. Yep, I do. I mean, I will quite happily burn rerolls at this point on whatever. The KO really does hurt. It's a real pain, but what can you do? And again, he's going to save his... this could be unfortunate. Okay, so not the worst thing in the world. So we don't have a guard there. See, now unfortunately, we've kind of lost our momentum a little because of this death roller. We do have guard here, so we could just go try and dauntless it again. But I feel like that might be a waste of a blitz. We could 2 dice here, but then it doesn't really help us at the moment. So I feel like we're going to do other stuff first. Okay. I feel like we're gonna go this.
They're getting up close and personal.
It's not ideal.
You need to be close. So close they can smell your breath and see the dead insects in here.
I'm going to have to make you going for it. Because I really want 2 dice here.
Come on, guys. Together.
There we go. Oh, I really wanted an injury or a KO there. And then we're going to... How far can this guy get? All over here. Again, we might need to make a go for it. Just the one. Alright, let's put him here first. One going for it. I mean, we've got plenty of rerolls, so why not? There we go. Right, and then I'm almost certainly going to take the 2 dice here.
This is going to be decisive.
There we go.
Somebody please stop him.
And a 1 dice here, maybe? Yeah, I feel like we're going to take a 1 dice here. There we go. That's a result. Makes this guy a little safer. Stand him up. And we'll... I mean, we're gonna end up taking another hit from the... If we could get 1 dice anywhere here, I would have taken it, but no such luck. There we go. Okie dokie. Again, it's not like spectacular. We're still down men, which is unfortunate. That KO really hurts us. So we're down a man. And unfortunately, I can kind of one wizard raid. Yeah, don't get me wrong. Like I'm not I don't necessarily think the Master Chef was necessarily the best way to go about it, but I thought it might be a bit fun. Like I don't actually mind doing the Master Chef if it works well. It works really well. Like the thing is, if he would have had if he has a couple of bad rerolls, or if he has a couple of bad rolls and all his rerolls are gone by turn 3, then there's a distinct possibility that things go badly for him. It's not so much the rerolls that are causing us the problem, it's the fact that we have to survive the first few turns of the Death Roller. That works. Cool, having dodge with there is great. So we survived the Death Roller this time. And again, this is not actually too terrible for us. Like we're in an okay spot here. It's not like he can easily get these dwarves across the pitch. And we've got a free dwarf here. This guy's tying up these guys. We're going to stand this guy up at some point. So it's not ideal, but it's not exactly disastrous at this point. We shall see. We shall see. I mean, this is the movement 4 guy. And we're on our movement 5 guy. And we've got rerolls to burn. So we will quite happily make going for it all day. Like, we'll stand this guy up. Again, the plan here is going to be to blitz in here and then just run this guy around. Is that only 1? Okay, so we get +1 strength, +1 strength. If it's only going to be 1 dice anyway, I feel like we might as well take it this way. I'm almost certainly going to... which way do I want to do this? I want to make the block first. That's okay. Can I get... How far around can I get? Okay, we're going to do this with the rerolls. We're going to peg it. We're going to race. No, I don't want to pass. Has this guy got guard? No, it's unfortunate that guy hasn't got guard. We're going to make a game for it here. Like, we're not actually going to make any blocks. We're just going to tie everyone up and run. Like, we're just going to be dirty stinking dwarf scaredy pants and run. I feel like we... Is this the... Guard there. So that's going to be 1 dice regardless. So I feel like, again, we will make a 1 dice here because this guy's on the floor anyway, so what difference does it make? That's unfortunate. But a push is actually okay. Stay. Go in there, go on. Make you go for it. There we go. Now we get, what, a 2 dice in here? There we go. Oh, the double skull really hurts. But again, none of these pieces can actually catch us anyway. So, what does it matter? Yeah, there you go. That's a pretty good explanation for Juggernaut there. So again, like, I'm not sure how. I mean, he can do it. He can blitz in here, and then he can get a 2 dice, and then he can run over. Like, but at best he gets 1 dice, and he can only do it with this guy. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. It's not the safest thing in the world, but it's literally a case of if he does it this 1 turn, then it's okay. If he doesn't do it this 1 turn, then he's screwed. And he's done this wrong because he's done it with the wrong guy. And he's thrown a block with this guy, so now he definitely can't reach me. I'm not quite sure why he did it that way. Oh no, he can reach with this guy. He can reach with the runner. That's kind of a shame. But the way it's worked out, even if he reaches with the runner, he gets 1 dice, and if he doesn't make it, then I get to blitz him away. So we shall see. We shall see. I would really have loved for him to burn his reroll on one of these blocks, but you can't always get what you want. In the words of the Beatles. I'm sure that was the Beatles. And the other thing is as well, I'm kind of. It kind of upsets you when, like, I kind of get upset when people do things the wrong way round and then it still works out. Like that. Oh, it's unfortunate. Okay, so what do we do here? We can blitz the guy anyway. We can definitely stand that guy up. This Death Roller was a real pain. I hate playing other Dwarf teams who have just higher TV. Yeah, Juggernaut's definitely very good in a lot of situations. It's definitely not a bad skill. 50% foul. I'd love him to get sent off. But yeah, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. I mean, he's playing with a Death Roller and no bribe, and which is always a little weird. But so you stand up. You're going to stand up. You're all going to stand up. Stand everyone up, and we'll see what's what afterwards. Yeah, no, the likelihood of a sending off is always the same, I think, isn't it? If you roll the double on the armor roll, you get sent off. Okay, all we really need here is a push. Push works.
That guy will never fall.
And again, we have a reroll, but oh, we don't need the reroll. So he can't really reach. He can reach. He can reach with going for it. I feel like we got to stick a guy in here. Like we kind of have to try and make this work as best we can. And again, we'll take a 1 dice because we've got rerolls to burn. There we go. I really would love, just for the second half, I would love just one of our blocks to cause an injury or something. I think it's the... Is it the armor roll? I think it's the armor roll. I thought it was if you get a double on the armor roll, then you get sent off. But I'm not sure. Yeah, because you can get sent off whether you injure them or not, can't you? You can get sent off just for trying a foul. So I think it must be the armor roll, because you don't always get the injury roll. Oh, oh, that's so unfortunate. He nearly rolled the quads. He nearly rolled the quads. But again, this is not too bad for us. We get 2 dice, and then we're off to the races again. I mean, I feel like we're almost certainly going to I mean, it's a shame that we're one square away. We are one. If we could reach the end zone next turn with this guy, I would have blitzed. I would have blocked with this guy and run in and used the rerolls on the go for it. But because we can't, I feel like what we're going to have to do is probably blitz with this guy, because we need this guy to follow him. And if we punch with this guy, he's going to be tied up. He's not going to be able to go anywhere. So we're going to have to blitz with the ball carrier, unfortunately. Oh, injury. It's not good. No long-term effect. That's a shame. It's a shame. We're going to be playing men down in the second half, which is really unfortunate. But again, I feel like we've done... I would love... There we go. That is huge for us. That is huge. Because at least it means he has to make extra blocks now. In order to... He has to at least make one extra block. In order to follow us with those players. Right, there's no point messing around doing anything else. Again, sorry, I probably wasn't doing a good job of explaining it before. When... Oh, the armour or the injury. Oh, okay, fair enough. Fair enough. There you go. So someone who obviously knows the rule better than I do. I just foul all the time with complete disregard for the rules, but that sounds right. Any doubles then? Any doubles when you're fouling, you get sent off. Thank you very much, Ipeda. Thank you very much. I hope I pronounced that right. Right, if... Ideally, I wouldn't want to block with the ball carrier, but the problem I've got here is that if I block... Even if I blitz with this guy... I've got nowhere to go. I can't get in a position down here. So I have to blitz with this guy, run down as far as I can, and then get this guy in a position to maybe screen a bit. And we'll see what happens. So, blitz.
It's a block.
That works.
Smiling on those blocking dice balls.
Stay. And then we're just going to get as far as we can, really.
You just don't always know which side you support.
I just don't know if we're going to... I feel like we want to go here. One more would be lovely. There we go. And then we put this guy. He's going to have to make go for it as well. I would very much like to get him. No, I suppose we're just going to have to go like this then and hope for the best. I mean, this guy's going to struggle to make it. There we go. I feel like that's about as good as we can hope for there. I'm all right with that.
The attacker has an assist.
And then we'll just make a couple of punches and hope for the best. Again, it would be... I mean, he's got injuries on us. It would be very nice if we could return the favour. Especially with our Mighty Blow Troll Slayer.
Is the assist going to be enough to come out on top?
Go on, son. Do some work. Nah. Not quite. Not quite. Is it worth taking a... I think it's worth taking some of these one dice. Again, we've got re-rolls, so why not? And then I would very much like to do that, but I'm not going to go into 2 dice, so I'll leave it just in case. And then yeah, I feel like that went. This ended up about as well as we could have hoped for. The way things worked out, he can't really. Like, I think the best he's going to be able to do, realistically, is make a block here, put an assist on, and then blitz and put another tackle zone on this guy. So we're at least going to get a chance to blitz ourselves free. I think, at least. Unless this guy can maybe make it. See, push is good, and he has no rerolls, which is amazing for us. So now he get 1, 2, 3, 4. He has to make 2 go for it and a 1 dice block with no reroll. Come on. There we go. Right, so we are at least going to get a chance to blitz ourselves free. So we've given ourselves a shout. Is all we could hope for. Is this is a... This is... Oh, right, okay. So that makes slightly more sense then. So you can get sent off just for attempting a foul if you mess up the armour roll. But then if you actually foul someone and injure them or do an injury, then you get even more chance of getting sent off. Which makes sense. So we're pretty... I don't know. Oh, that's unfortunate. Is that a stun? Just a stun. Okay. this is, I feel like this is so important for us now, because not only do we score, which we really need to, but we also get the death roller off the pitch. Like, and, you know, unfortunately we're 2 men down, but, you know, we are playing at a 300 team value deficit. We got to kind of expect that, unfortunately. But yeah, this is it. This is for all the bacon. We've got block, so does he. But we need, what do we need? Do we need a defender down? We need just a push. Like, both down doesn't help. Oh, both down doesn't help us, unfortunately. But
That's it. Throw the ball in
there we
face.
go. Look at that. Just straight up pow.
As if you were flinging a brick into their-
Get in there, you little blitzer magician, you. Go on, son. That's actually, I'm actually pretty pleased with that. I feel like we played that about as well as could be expected. We kind of got bogged down on the right hand side, and it's not often with the Dwarves that you get to kind of go down one side, reverse, go down the other side, and still get down the pitch in time to score. So I feel like that was pretty good. That was pretty good. We do need to beware of the old frenzy. But we are going to get a chance to blitz someone again with the Mighty Blow Troll Slayer. We really would love it if the Mighty Blow Troll Slayer would actually just proper give someone a bit of a pasting. That would do us the world of good. But we'll see. We'll see. Stick them. Stick them there. See what happens. So yeah, things are looking up. Things are looking up. So I feel like the thing about Dwarf versus Dwarf, I feel like even though we're down in men now, hopefully the Goblin, the Halfling Master Chef does his job second half, and we end up with most of his rerolls again. And then because we actually managed to score on our drive and he didn't stop us, I feel like we're in a pretty good spot to at least get a draw. It would take, like, when you're 1-0 up as Dwarves against another Dwarf team, it takes like an outstandingly good second half for them to score, kick off to us, then get the ball off us, and then score again. Like, that is an amazing half for Dwarves. It would be crazy for them to do that. If he pulls it off, good luck to him. Like, I won't complain. Like, it will be an amazing feat. But it is really hard to do, is what I'm saying with Dwarves. It's going to be rough for him to score 2 in the second half. So I feel like we're in a pretty good spot.
This player likes to be well assisted.
Yeah, Dwarves v Dwarves is not ideal. It's really unfortunate that since we made the Dwarf team, we ended up with we've played 2 Dwarf teams in like the first 5 games. It's kind of unfortunate, but you know, not much you can do about it. Yeah, it's not. It is definitely not the most exciting. This is why. I mean, I'm going to try it. I don't think I'm going to do. Yesterday I played a lot of Dwarves. I don't think I'm ever going to play more than 2 Dwarf games on the stream at any given time. This is the second one for today, and after it I'm probably going to switch. Because Dwarves are not the most fun team to play. For me anyway. I kind of made a Dwarf team because everyone wanted to see a bit of Dwarves yesterday. And I don't mind playing them once in a while. But I can't play them as much as I play like humans. I enjoy playing humans far more than I enjoy playing Dwarves. Oh, no. Yeah, no, don't get me wrong. I wasn't taking it personal. I know exactly what you mean. Like, it is. Dwarves have a very linear play style. It's like you get the ball, you hold on to it, you punch stuff. That's all. That's it. Especially early on. Like, later on, maybe you've rolled a couple of doubles, you've got some like kind of good skills, and you can afford to be a bit more free with your play. But early on, you know, you're basically caging up and punching. That's all you do. So yeah, don't worry. I wasn't taking it personally. And even if I was to take it personally, it wouldn't really bother me. I don't mind people poking fun at me or saying they dislike a certain team or play style. Everyone's got their own teams that they like. I'm sure there are some people out there that absolutely love Dwarves and would quite happily just spend all day grinding out 2-1s or 1-0s. I don't mind them so much, but yeah, I'm not exactly the biggest Dwarf fan. I can take them or leave them. We're almost certainly going to do this just for fun because we have a bunch of re-rolls and we'll quite happily take 2 dice on the ball carrier. There we go. love an injury. We're getting really unfortunate with the injuries as well. Like, dwarves can be fun in the same way that... What do we... Oh, we can catch it. There's no point really, is there? Might as well save the reroll for some extra blocks. Yeah, we'll re-roll that. We're just going to re-roll everything now and try and get pals, which is unfortunate. Have we got a guard anywhere here? That guy's a guard, which is unfortunate. But we can do this. Oh no, I should have gone. I'm such a doofus. I should have hit that one. Never mind.
Oh, that's a good tackle.
But yeah, no, I understand what you. I perfectly understand what you meant. The dwarves are boring. They are a very linear team, and a lot of people much prefer playing teams that have a bit of a plan B. The problem with dwarves is they have no plan B. It's like punch people. Oh, that didn't work. What do we do now? But after this game, we're going to be playing Bretonnians, and Bretonnians are the complete opposite. Bretonnians are like the clown car team of Blood Bowl 2. I don't know how best to describe them. They're ridiculous, but they're very fun. Like and by ridiculous, I mean I don't think they're the greatest team. They have weird. Their players have weird skill distributions, but they are a lot of fun to play. So I'm sure I'll enjoy it. I played a Brett team for quite a while before. I think you are a blitzer, Rowan. I'm almost certain you are a Bretonnian blitzer. Yeah, I'm almost certain you're a blitzer. Off the top of my head. I'll have a quick look. Before we start the game, I'll have a quick look at the lineup. And see who made the team. Last night when I made the team, I was just writing down everyone's name who said they fancied being a... Well, Bretonnians would be a really good team if Blitzers got strength. It's the lack of strength on the Blitzers that annoys me, not so much the lack of agility. I would quite happily play like I think Bretonnians would be great if the Blitzers got strength access, but yeah, it's the weird thing about Breton, I'm not going to go too into it because I've ranted about them before on stream, like, and not ranted about them in I think they're rubbish. I think Blood Bowl is a game that lends itself to having weird teams, that aren't necessarily the best teams but are just fun. If it wasn't like that, then you wouldn't have like goblins and halflings and teams like that, or what's the Khorne. I think it's Khorne, the human team. They're an absolutely ridiculous team. It's just a bunch of humans with low AV running around with frenzy. Like, it's nuts, but they're fun to play, So, I like teams like that. But I wouldn't necessarily call them competitive. Sorry, I should clarify that. I wouldn't call them competitive at high team value. At team value 1000, when you first make the team, they are actually pretty amazing. They have a bunch of block, a bunch of wrestle, and a bunch of fend, and they're really hard to deal with. Yeah, but I mean, it may well be that they do that they do actually change them down the line because they are a new team. Oh, blimey, I should have. Oh no, there we go. That's what I get for talking too much. I was just expecting him to end his turn and get end of the half. Yeah, no, it may well be that they change the Bretonnian team. But, I'm more than happy for them not to change it. I'm more than happy for them to have teams in the game that are not necessarily brilliant teams. Like, Blood Bowl 1 had it. Blood Bowl 1 had halflings and goblins and all kinds of random teams that, if you really wanted to win, if you're like, oh, I want to win, I want to build the best team possible, you just wouldn't pick them. I like teams like that. I'm quite happy for them to leave Bretonnians exactly as they are. It wouldn't bother me in the slightest. I just like whinging about them because I think they're crazy. But yeah, that's it. It's not a. And when I say I do say, I wish they had strength access on the blitzers, blah 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 blah. That is from the point of view of what would make them a more competitive team. Like, if you wanted to make them a more competitive team, then yes, there would be things you'd change. But I'm not playing them to be competitive. I'm playing them to have fun with them and just win as many as I can.
This is going to be decisive.
Yeah, exactly. It's the wrestle on the blockers is crazy. The fact that the blitzers get no strength access is crazy. all the peasants having AV7 just means they die all the time. It's just they're a nutty team, but I do love them. I love them. See, I'm the complete opposite. I think the Bretonian Blitzers have an absolute terrible skill set because they don't get strength access. But they're actually a bunch of fun to play. Like, I find them really fun to play because on every other team, I'm always going to build the Blitzers fairly similar. Like, I'm always going to try and get them Mighty Blow, you know, or they're going to get some guard maybe, or, you know, standard skills that you get on all your Blitzers. But on Bretonian Blitzers, you end up with like tackle and jump up and all kinds of random rubbish because you've got nothing else to pick. It's just like, yeah, I'm going to take, I don't know, tackle, frenzy, whatever.
Well done, little fella. You gotta encourage the poor thing.
So I don't mind. I should point out that I do tend to whinge about Bretonians and say that they're they're rubbish and blah 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 and they get ridiculous skills. But it is all a bit tongue in cheek. I am of the opinion that having teams like that in the game that are not necessarily the best teams is fine. Like it is definitely it adds to the fun. And if every team was competitive, then they'd all eventually be too similar. You know, what would be the point of that? You certainly wouldn't want to make Brett's just like Humans 2.0. That would be a waste, I feel like. Right, has he got guard here anyway? He's got a guard there. And we got a guard here. So we almost certainly want to blitz this guy away. I feel like we might do it in this way actually though. And stick a dwarf down here just to put some pressure on the ball would be fun. Stay. Oh, that's a good result. That's a good result. Yeah, if they had agility access, yes, it would be good. Like again, this is why that's why I find them both ridiculous and fun to play, because like it's weird to have a bunch of blitzers that get virtually no strength skills, because even when you roll doubles on them, you probably end up taking some agi stuff at least some of the time. So yeah, it's just and the fact. Not to mention the fact that they all get catch to start with. It's just a wasted skill for 90% of the time. But why the hell not? Why the hell not? How many rerolls have we got? We're going to keep that. We're not going to reroll that. And then we're going to put a guy in there. We're definitely going to. Well, we don't want to get too caught up in all this palaver just yet. Actually, you know what? We are going to leave him in there for a frenzy trap, because if this guy blocks and he gets a push, then he's in trouble. And this guy's going to go. I kind of want to leave one guy spare, just in case we need to, blitz someone or try and cover. This dwarf team, as is like 1200 and something, and is like 1500 and something. I think. Off the top of my head, I know he had like 300 on us. I think ours is like, or I think ours is 1250 and his is 1580 or something like that. Someone maybe remembers from the start. Yeah, the dwarf team's reasonably new. I mean, all we've really got on our dwarf team is we bought an Apo, we bought a spare spare Longbeard. Oh, that's unfortunate. We did KO one of his though this turn. Yeah, we are definitely losing the war of attrition, which is unfortunate. But what can you do? We bought a spare Longbeard, but unfortunately we only started the game with 11 because our runner was missed next game. So yeah, I think we started this game around 1250 odd ish TV. I'm not sure how many games we've had. About 4 or 5 games on the dwarves. The first game was just horrible. Like we just played. It was a bit like this. We just played another dwarf team that was a higher TV than us, and it was really hard work. We didn't get very good dice, and oh god, nice. But yeah, no, it's going alright. I mean, on stream, since we've been doing the stream last week we played mainly humans. The humans are up to about 1800, 1900 something, somewhere around the 1800, 1900 mark. Right, but this is great, actually. So on a side note, that's all these rerolls gone already. So we might be alright here. Now we just need, like, the occasion... any bad reroll sticks now. Any bad roll sticks now, so we're good. Well, I say we're good, so we're doing alright. No... Right. Okay, so I think we're almost certainly going to blitz in here, because I want to take the 2 dice.
Guys, together.
Stay. I'll quite happily block these guys out. Probably going to move... Right, we're going to do this one first, I feel like.
The attacker has an assist.
That's good. Yeah, it does seem a bit weird that he did that. It's probably one of them, you know, dwarf things where it's like, oh, we've failed a block, we've got a reroll. But yeah, not necessarily. I don't think it feel like it was the greatest idea he's ever had. And again, we're just going to try and, for now, we're going to try and keep this reasonably safe. We don't want to take too many blocks, and we just want to punch him wherever we can and see what happens. Oh, that was terrible on our part. I was actually planning on blocking that guy, but we didn't in the end. We did this instead, which was ridiculous. But never mind. That is the blooming blitz thing sometimes. I'm going to burn the rerolls because I have got rerolls to spare, so I might as well. Like if I can reroll a block every turn, I'm going to do it at this point. And I'm going to stand this guy up just because again it makes him roll extra dice. Like he's probably just going to get punched back to the ground. There are a lot of situations where you wouldn't just stand a guy up just to get punched again, but he's got no rerolls now, so I just want to make him roll dice. Piece of minnow. Oh god.
This is going to be decisive.
Yeah, to be honest, for the dwarves, I don't think that. Yeah, I was going to say the carrots are for decoration. I don't think they'd eat them. So that's what these 2 guys already blocked. These 2 guys don't really have great blocks. So he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's got 6 dwarves free to try and make progress with no rerolls, which I'm all right because we've got 5 to cover.
Those players are very close. Smells like a fight is about to happen.
Oh, this is unfortunate. We would have loved him to have failed a roll there, but again, like I'm not gonna. We can't complain if he makes 2 dice blocks and they succeed. That's fine. We just got to hope. We just got to hope that when we put him in a position to do something a little risky, because we've got rid of all his rerolls, that's when he screws up. That's the ideal part.
At the same time.
What we do need though is this rubbish to stop. 5 or 6. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna Apo that. Because not only is he dead, which we don't want, we also need the players. Niggling injury. Ah, so unfortunate. So unfortunate. The one thing that's gone really badly against us this game is the injury rolls. Considering obviously we're dwarf versus dwarf. And I don't even think he has... Yeah, he doesn't have any mighty blow, which we do. It's kind of unfortunate that the injury and arm rolls have gone so badly against us. But, you know, got to take your lumps. Sometimes it goes like that. Yeah, he's still... I mean, I could continue to play with him with the niggle, but yeah, I wouldn't want to. I don't like... The fact that he hasn't leveled up yet, I'll just get rid of him. I did want to get another runner anyway, so what I'll try and do is get rid of him and replace him with a runner. But yeah, no, Niggle's pretty unfortunate. Right, I feel like... Nah, see that guy's dodging in. We could. No, that's a pretty big frenzy trap. Actually, we might be able to get a... We might Oh, that's going for it. Okay, we got a guard guy here. We might be able to maybe get a block on the ball carrier here.
Smells like a good old.
But there's our 2 dice. We can't follow, unfortunately. And then it's still only 1 dice, I think.
It's not for nothing that they're nicknamed Ironside.
It's still only 1 dice that way, so I feel like I might just punch this guy as well then. Take a 2 dice here. Keep him hemmed in for a turn.
Is the assist going to be enough to come out on top?
I'm going to re-roll that. There we go, there's a pal. But yeah, what we really need is for one of these to actually cause a knockout or an injury or something along those lines. At the moment, we're not getting it. But we are going to persevere. We would very much like a knockdown here. That's good. Because now that gives us an extra player over here. There we go. There's a KO, which does help. Every little KO at this point helps, because all we're trying to do is just hold on till the end of the game now. Crispy goblin fingers. Nice. Yeah, all we're trying to do is just hang on for dear life here. I mean, we've still got a long time to go, which is unfortunate, but do I want to make a... Have I got a reroll here? No, I've got no reroll this turn, so we're just going to do the sensible thing. And again, like, I feel like this means... this is okay for us. This means he can't really... It's hard for him to move his cage forward now. Again, if we can just keep doing this every turn, knock them back, line up, knock them back, line up, we'll be alright. Big moot sandwiches. I'd love a big moot sandwich. Or a little elven beauty. Yeah, I remember that. God, that quote. Stuck in my head now forever. So he gets his... See, again, he gets his 1 punch, but then... So he's going to blitz... But again, I don't feel like... It's not like... I don't feel like he can really send a runner anywhere. Like, it's not particularly safe for him to send a runner anywhere.
We're going to be here for quite some time.
I don't know. Maybe there is a way he gets the runner safe, but I feel like... At best, he moves him across. We shall see. We shall see. Maybe he does... Is he? I was going to say that would be a bit... I mean, you might get a little bit antsy and just hang him out to dry. Okay. Can I catch him? I feel like I can catch him with that guy. Maybe with a reroll.
So close they can smell your breath and see the dead insects in your teeth.
Okay. We shall see here. I'm not quite sure which way we're going to go about this. I feel like there is definitely... If he's got no guard here... He's got no guard there. He has got guard here, but if we stand our guard guy up... That'll be fine.
Dead fish? Put some force behind those punches.
If we... you got a whole menu here. I'm impressed. Yeah. If we stand our guard guy up, I'm gonna try and think this out before I do it. If we stand the guard guy up, we do get 2 dice against him, so we can go 2 dice push, 2 dice push, and that puts an extra tackle zone on him. And then we can maybe blitz with this guy and use the going for it. And if we get the knockdown on the second one, then we've got our assist. So I feel like this is the way. We're going to stand this guy up first, because it doesn't matter either way. But we're definitely going to go... This is the route we're going to go. There we go. That's part 1. Now we would very much like a knockdown. Or, you know what? I'm going to re-roll it. There we go. Right. And now... Again, this is going for it, but we've still got re-rolls, and this is our 2 dice now. Go on, son. Oh, that's unfortunate.
There's no harm in making a block on
that is unfortunate, but...
Well, actually, You can do a lot of harm. That's kind of the
Take the
point.
2 dice here. Ah, that's a shame. That's a real shame. That the fact that we got 2 dice on the ball carrier and didn't get a knockdown or anything, oh, that's unfortunate for us. I mean, granted, to be fair, granted the guy is a blodge piece and it wasn't our tackle guy, so we can't complain too much. I'll hold my hands up there and say, okay, you know what, maybe it wasn't the most likelihood that we get him down. But it would have been nice. I feel like we did well to get ourselves into a spot where we could actually hit the ball carrier, and it's kind of a shame that we didn't get a chance to do it. What does he do here? See, again, what best case scenario? He clears this guy. We've got we haven't got guard in there anyway. We've got guard here, which is nice. What? That is amazing. So there's one of his blocks gone, which means he can't clear. Which means he can't free this guy up, or free this guy up, which is great. So now this guy's stuck unless he makes dwarf dodges with no rerolls. He has got dodge, but he's got to make a dodge into tackle zones and then another dodge. Like if he makes this, I might cry a little bit. Like not a lot, but a little bit. BB1 block dodge leap plus. God, Jesus, that is a 1-turn touchdown piece if ever I heard one. Oh, so he got his 2 dice and he's made it. Oh no, he's still making dodges. He has got dodge, but oh. Yes! Go on, son. Fall over. Fall over, you little dwarf git, and get stunned. Get out. I shouldn't really be so happy about that, but I can't help myself. It's just... That's just too good. I feel like I'm going to risk standing this guy up here. I'm almost certainly going to stand this guy up. I feel like I'm going to stand this guy up. And then I'm going to take my 2 dice in here. Again, I've got re-rolls, so I don't mind doing this. That works. We will follow.
One more step, man.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I love it. Yeah, I'm not going to re-roll that because I need the...
To the crowd they go.
I need the ball, really. Like, it's not ideal, but I might as well try and pick the ball up while this guy's stunned. Because if I don't,
Not up to much today.
we'll re-roll it.
And he took hold of the
There we go.
ball and
Right.
was over full tank.
God, that is a result. Feel kind of bad. I might have woken some people up with that one, but it's always nice when a plan comes together. Oh, the dwarves. The dwarves. I do kind of feel bad for him, but not really that much. Like, sorry, when I say I kind of feel bad for him, I'm trying to decide whether I feel like he was unlucky or whether... Because he did roll an absolute ton of dice to get himself into that situation. I feel like all the time he spent with no re-rolls and all the time we've spent pinning him into the corner, like, I feel like we've kind of deserved a stroke of luck eventually. We got no we're going to leave that. Okay. Yeah, I feel like we kind of deserved a little bit of luck. He's had way better injury dice than that. It is. If I was him, though, I'd be just well upset that we actually did all the hard work and then we failed to go for it. Just of all the things to fail, to go for it. So I'm not quite sure what he does here, really. Yeah. I mean, best case, he stands these guys up. He gets some 1-die blocks. I think we might have got away with this one. We might be nicking a 1-0. I'd love to score another. I'd love to pass it with the Agi 2 Dwarf, but that's highly unlikely. Maybe. I don't know how far we can get. We can get over here. We could try and block out this way. throw the ball to the movement 4 Agi 2 Longbeard. We shall see. We shall see. Oh, he's okay. He's just decided, nope. Well, I'm almost certainly going to run away. As much as I would like to run over here and blitz someone, I feel like the sensible thing here is almost certainly to just cage up as best I can.
Like halflings round a sandwich. He won't leave him alone anytime soon.
Well, I feel like it would be pretty criminal for me to throw the game away at this point for trying to do ridiculousness.
I want to see the opposing team have a go at the ball.
But I will. Which way is the best way to do this? Probably this way. Yeah, I'll reroll that. I would very much like for that guy to die, but never mind. Follow.
That player is so close to a world of hurt.
And then. Yeah, again, I'm not going to bother taking one dice blocks. I just want to keep the ball. I just want to not throw the game away. So, to be fair, this game came down to two similar situations. We ended up having to break down the sideline. Fortunately, touch wood, we made it. And he ended up having to do a similar thing, and unfortunately for him, he didn't make it. So that was basically the story of the game. That's the difference between a 1-1 and a 1-0 for us. I feel like we did pretty well to get ourselves in a position, because we did have a numbers disadvantage. Yeah, I would very much like to push his... Oh, is it my turn? Has he just had enough? Oh, okay. I thought... is he just... He's just like, okay, I'm just not playing anymore. Fair enough. Yeah, in that case then, yeah, I'm going to go push your Troll Slayer.
Now that's a holding maneuver, if ever I saw one.
He must be mightily upset then.
The fans seem very rabid.
Ah, never mind. KO.
Leave a few bits of the player intact.
We'll skip. And we could push the other guy, but this guy just seems like he's not very interested now, which kind of takes the fun out of the game, so I'm just going to end my turn. He's turned 16. He's just... Yeah, he's just ending his turn, so... And we can't score, so never mind. Never mind. We will take the 1-0. We'll take it.
That time pressure made the match.
We will re-roll that. Oh, we've re-rolled a 2 into a 1. God blimey. We've had a lot of 1s today. He gets a level up, which is nice. It's always nice to get. Yeah, you know what? I should have done. I should have done the vanity pass. I kind of forgot all about that there. You know what it is? I kind of lose interest when people start, you know, oh, I'm not playing no more. I'm just going to end the turn. It kind of gets a bit like, oh, okay. You know. Never mind. What's this? And this is the niggle. It's the blooming... The niggled guy got the MVP. Don't you just hate it when that happens? But because he's niggled, we're firing him. We're not messing around. I'm not even going to roll the dice to see if he got a double. That would just annoy me. But we definitely want another runner. We have enough money for it, and we definitely need a second one because every time our one runner gets injured, we end up in a world of trouble. So is there anyone who's been in chat who is not on the that's why you take dead? Yeah, the thing is, well, I mean, I had the Apo. I figured I might as well give him a chance at staying alive. And the thing is, the dead doesn't matter because the even dead players can get MVP. I've had it before. I've seen other people get it all before as well. Even if a player dies, he can still get the 5 MVP points, which is hilarious. I killed like a level 4 skink the other day, last week or something, and his level 4 skink died and then got MVP. Let me see. Yeah, this was a team. This wasn't the. Is there anyone? I'm just going to go with. Is there anyone who's in chat who's not on Drace? Drace, I'm going to give Drace or Drace the. Oh, by the way, I will say, I've got to apologise to a couple of people because a couple of people have followed, a few people actually, and the alert hasn't been going off. And I do apologise. I checked it before I started streaming and it was working, and it's clearly not been going off. So I'm going to have to fix it, and I'm going to have to play it for everybody. I feel really bad about that. I hate it when that happens. I don't know why it does it, but I'm gonna do. Is there anyone that? Yeah, I'm gonna do Ipeda. Ipeda was about, and he was kind enough to follow. I'm gonna do everyone's name in a minute. Runner. Right. Okay. Right. Confirm purchases, and let me sort this out, because that is unfortunate. I dislike it when people are good enough to follow and then it doesn't work. So there we go. Properties. Okay, let me test it. There we go. See, unfortunately, the tester's got my name on it, which I thought terrible about. But I'm going to do everyone. Right, King. What we got? We got King R Rasp. I'm going to call you King Rasp. King Rasp, thank you very much for the follow. I do appreciate it. Yeah, the level 2 runner just carries on, just swigging away. King Rasp, thank you very much for the follow. It is much appreciated. Welcome to the stream. I hope you are enjoying it. Ipeda, thank you very much for the follow. I'm sorry I didn't catch you at the time. Mr. Viking Rob, thank you as well very much for the follow. Godfather EHF. Godfather. You are the Godfather. I'm going to call you Godfather. Godfather, thank you very much for the follow. I do appreciate it. I'm sorry I ended up having to do them all at once. I'm going to have to get this alert thing fixed, because it's a couple of times it's gone wonky on me. But I'm going to play the Goblin again, just one more time, for everyone to follow. Thank you very much.